Hello and welcome everybody to Darkslayer TV. This is of course Darkslayer, and I'm bringing you some more StarCraft 2 action today. And today's game should be pretty special. This is a Master League game, and at the time of recording, I know for a fact at least Neuro is in Grandmasters. So these are two players that definitely know what they're doing, so I'm excited to see what we get out of this game. However, before we get too in-depth, I just want to let everyone know that I have actually gotten a selection of replays. So if I don't get to yours immediately, I do plan on getting to it. Everyone that has sent me a replay will at least have one cast. Many of you have sent several replays, which is fantastic. I love having the selection. I'm glad you're even taking the time to send them. But I can only guarantee one will be cast. As of right now, anyways. Because I have I go to school full-time, and I have a part-time job, so finding time to cast games is a little difficult, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it, and I'm so glad you guys took time to send in replays, so once again, thank you. But alright, I think it's about time. We introduced, in the top right corner of Orbital Shipyard, that's right, I know the name of this map, we have the Blue Terran from Team Kappa. Lotte. We're going with Lotte. And down here at the bottom left as our creepy red Zerg, we have Neuro from Team X5. Or what is that? Exile 5. Neuro. Alright, so what do we have here? What is the build order? What is happening? It appears that we have a hatchery first coming down from our Zergy player into the pool, into the gas. So, actually, how much gas do we have? Yes, the pool went down before the gas. That's important because it means that we're not going to see a quick speed out of our Zerg player. And he actually went ahead and threw down his third as well. So this Zerg is really wanting to get into that macro game, maybe do some kind of 3-base aggression, maybe get those early Mutila Scout. Nothing too major, especially with this third hatch being so early. Our Terran player going to go ahead and get the reactor onto the barracks and throwing down a factory as well. I won't be surprised as soon as this reactor is finished if that factory lifts up and the barracks lifts up and they switch places and we see either Widow Mines or Hellions, but I'm assuming we're going to be seeing Hellions from Lotte. Also, I don't know what your name is, and I super apologize for butchering it, but for the rest of it, you're going to be Lotte. That's right, because I want coffee, because I haven't had sugar in 9 months, so a latte sounds delicious. And there we go, the lift on the barracks in the factory. They shall be switching into the starport, which is also going to be getting a reactor. So maybe super fast Hellion drops. I don't know. I'm just interested to see what we're going to be seeing from Kappa's Lotte. Kappa. I can't believe I just said that. Kappa's Lotte. We do have creep spread beginning here for Neuro, who is also being very, very passive. But we do have some Lings now poking at the front, and it was Hellions. The decision to get the reactor was for those early Hellions. So we should be seeing some harassment coming out of our Terran player. And I'm excited to see if we can get some drones killed with this. Because with the addition of the Hellions, we can already see another queen is being birthed out of this hatchery. And a Roach Warren going down as well, which I'm assuming is placed here so we can have sort of a wall. I'm not 100% sure, but I would say that's definitely got something to do with it. We even got the queens now blocking this ramp to keep these Hellions. Now we're up to 4, which 2 more are being produced, so we're going to even go up to 6 from getting into that main base. And the addition of Roaches, obviously, a very good unit to have against those Hellions. And see this? This is why, when you're a caster, you set yourself to busy. But besides that, we do have the Hellions going in. And, ooh, gets a nice cluster of drones. I honestly... Oh, my God! And 3 more go down. What is the worker killed? Oh, that's the wrong thing. Workers killed. Is it Control-R? It is! I remember from Wings of Liberty. It's 11. He got 11 drones right there. That was a fantastic Hellion push from our Terran player. And I'm curious what our Zerg player is going to do in response. I know that the Roaches are on the way, but does he plan on doing anything with them? We do have more drone production, tons of drone production from Neuro, but I mean, we just don't have anything happening to deal with these Hellions, and I'm scared that this Hellion count is going to get out of control. And also, I love the addition of the Liberator. I don't care what race you're fighting, the addition of the Liberator is the best thing ever. As of right now, especially in low leagues, it's so hard to deal with the Liberator zones if you can get them in a decent position, get that fusion core, even get them that further range. It's an excellent addition. And I also like what he's doing here. This is fantastic. Getting one Liberator at the beginning of the game just to chase down Overlords. I like it. Actually, two. Never mind. Neuro's losing all of his vision and plenty of Overlords. So we do have the Hellions getting a little bit close here, not wanting to go up that ramp just yet, as he's unable to see up there and probably scared that there might be something to deal with him. We have a Spore Crawler going down. I'm getting really confused right now because I looked up this player and Neuro is 100% Grandmaster League. However, we do now have some Ravagers on the field, and they are going to start trying to deal with these Hellions, but they're going to get another fair bit of drones. If I look at the Workers Killed tab, that's another 4 drones going down, and while the Ravagers do deal with them, there's still not a lot left. Like, I don't know. There's more drones being built. I'm not sure what Neuro is exactly trying to do right now. We are 6 minutes into this game, and in Legacy of the Void, that is a long time to not have units. We have the 1-1 coming, but 3 Ravagers with 1-1 are not going to be able to stop 3 Liberators, 4 Liberators, and a huge cluster of Hellions, and now the Bio Ball. While Lotte is on 2 bases, though, I think that's important to note. He did take a hit to his economy to be that aggressive with the units that he was using. I don't know. I don't know what Lotte's doing. He's spending his money. Look, maybe I shouldn't question it. You know what? As someone who has only made it to Diamond League, maybe I shouldn't question it. Maybe there is some inner workings here that I don't know. Maybe something grand is actually happening. I could be wrong, because we do see the lair coming up, so we're definitely teching up to at least roaches, maybe hydras? Hydras and lurkers? I don't know. We're going to find out. We do now have the 4th coming down for Neuro, which I'm assuming is a response to the fact that the 3rd was probably scouted. Which, that's the thing, is Zerg doesn't want to take a 4th unless they scout a 3rd. And the reason for that is because if that Terran does some kind of crazy 2-base aggression, and you're investing drones and money into a 4th base location, you might not be able to stop it. Excuse me. Looking back over here at the Zerg base, we still don't have a lot of defense coming down. We have the 4 Ravagers. Let me take a look at the units tab here. We do have some more roaches on the way. Now we've got a couple more roaches being added in, but so far a pretty passive game except from our Terran player who is just now moving out. And to be quite frank, I don't know if Neuro's going to be able to stop it. He doesn't see it coming because all of the Overlords were taken out, so he can't spend his larva on units. Luckily he did. We have 7 Hydralisks and 3 roaches on the way. And, ooh, a couple Zerglings did scout the move out on the way. So Neuro is aware of the attack, and I'm sure all of his larvae is going to start moving towards trying to take care of this aggression that's coming in from Lotte. But, I don't know. The force is not that large. It's not that large. We now have siege tanks being planted up at the top, but I don't know if it was a good idea. He does decide to pull them back as the Zerg army was there to deal with it. These rocks are now going to go down the debris here, or the debris. Oh, and the Liberators move in and get the Liberator zones down, but the Zerg player didn't move in time to engage, so yeah, he's not going to be able to get in there without taking shots from the Liberator. However, he is using those long-range artillery shots to try to take them out of the sky, and he does get one, but the other 3 are still there, and he's losing his 3rd base location. The roaches are going to try to move in, but the Liberators are just doing so much damage. Another artillery shot or 2 does take out one more of those Liberators, but there's so much bio here on 1-1 versus the Zerg players 1-1, and without AoE, on top of the fact that he expanded to a 4th, I don't know. I don't know if he's going to be able to hold here, but maybe we'll see if this miraculous turnaround does happen, as we do have 11 more Hydralisks on the way. But regardless, the train that is Terran is moving across the map. The reinforcements from Terran are non-stop when this aggression starts, when you're fighting a really good player as Lotte. And he is running. He's trying to keep these forces alive to stall for more units to be born. And he does get a few mis-microed medevacs here as he did A move to this location, letting the medevacs get way ahead of the army. And the Hydralisks do come here now to try to help stop this aggressive push. And he might be able to hold it for now. I don't know, though. It's looking very unlikely as 2 more siege tanks are sieged up here at the bottom. And he's going to lose this 4th base location, leaving the Zerg only on 2 hatcheries. I don't know how well this is going to go. Lotte destroying this Zerg player right now. Neuro, you're going to have to make some units, man. I don't know how good this is looking for you, as Lotte now makes his death march across the map to the 3rd base location of Neuro again, where I don't think it's going to last much longer, and there was a siege tank there, not sure why, but here it goes, the last stim-in of the Terran player moving forward, going to be moving on to the next round of the DreamHack Invitational. Just kidding, I just wanted to say that because it sounds cool. No cancel, only the main base. Well won, Neuro being as generous as ever, telling him it was an excellent push. Congratulations, Lotte. You won this ladder match. And you're on my YouTube channel, but that's not really a congratulations. That's like a you sent me a replay, and now I'm going to cast it. But anyways, as always, guys, if you enjoyed, please subscribe. And if you want your game casted, send it to DarkslayerReplays@gmail.com. That is in the description. That is DarkslayerReplays.com.